everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Sketchbook Chronicles. Today, we'll explore a short lesson on how to quickly and easily draw the side view of the torso anatomy of the human form. Draw along with me if you would like, or hit pause on your device whenever you need to, and take time to block in the form and the muscle groups as we draw. From the side view of the torso, I'm going to highlight the serratus anterior, the abdominals, and the external oblique, which rests on top of the iliac crest just above the hip. First, I block in a gestural form of the torso like I'm doing here. The form is arched and stretched upward, so we can get a closer look at the serratus anterior and the obliques and latissimus dorsi. And I'm blocking in the serratus anterior there, just got done with that. And then just kind of give a small indication of the pectoralis muscle right there, and a few of the muscle fibers and strands contained in the pec, or the chest muscle. And then we'll just block in the abdominals. And then the obliques. And just clean up as I need to and adjust, maybe make that just a little bit higher, an indication of the rib cage there. And then the external oblique kind of wraps up behind the latissimus dorsi and the hip bone. The navel. And then just kind of block in some of these abdominal muscles here. A little harder outline of our pectoralis, or our chest muscles. Clean that up a little. Once I have the main form blocked in, I start to fill in the interior muscles on the form. Cleaning up that external oblique, which rests on top of the iliac crest, on top of the hip there. And after I've mapped out the basic position and shape of each muscle, I focus on some muscle fibers and a little shadow rendering to indicate some depth in the form. Doing this promotes more visual appeal. There's the muscle fibers on the latissimus dorsi. Just kind of rough those in a little bit. This gives me an idea to where to put those serratus anterior muscles and the pectoralis or chest muscles. Now once I block them in, I can draw the abdominal muscles like I did from the top to the bottom with a slight indication of the rib cage that we see here. I'm just rendering and shading in those abdominals right now. After that, I want to focus on the external oblique, which rests there, right there, on top of that hip bone. And then just kind of put a few shadows on the serratus anteriors and their extensors. And put a little shadow right there, a little rendering on the latissimus dorsi. And then the external oblique. I'll clean this up a little bit as I go through, but a little bit of rendering sometimes can, like I said earlier, just give you a little more depth in your viewing. Muscle fibers in that chest muscle. I'm blocking that all in. Get a little bit of rendering on the lower abdominal and the hip bone here. I'm kind of all over. I'll touch one spot and then I'll move to another. Move down to the obliques, then move back up to the chest muscle. And just kind of touch up with a little bit of rendering some of these areas that I wanted to highlight in this particular episode of this particular tutorial. The shadow underneath the latissimus dorsi as the serratus anteriors wrap underneath. And the form is outstretched, arched, stretched upward, The arm is lifted. So that about wraps it up. Thank you for joining me, and I hope this tutorial was helpful. Please hit that like and subscribe button and join me for the next episode. A quick and easy approach to the back view of the torso anatomy. And until next time, keep drawing and enjoy every moment.